Something else that's really cool is that this is magnetic. So if you want to just have it on your fridge so that you can kind of see it in your kitchen or on your stove, you can just lay it there and it is good to go. Unfortunately, I am not a very good cook at all, and I really struggle with knowing when my meat is done, especially if it's something that's on the grill or in the oven. So I was looking for a wireless thermometer. I had tried a few different ones and there were just features I didn't like, and this one has features that I didn't even know that I needed. So I'm going to share all of that with you. One of my favorite features about this one is that it does come with 2 probes that store and charge inside of the actual monitor for it. You do have probe 1 and it shows you clearly labeled probe 1 and the probe 2, and it has charging ports in it. So it's going to be charging the probe while it's inside the device. If you look on the actual probe, it has a line right here. This line is showing you how far you need to insert that into the meat. You do not want to insert this and have it sticking out of the meat because it's not going to give you an accurate temperature. You're going to want to make sure the entire probe is inside the meat so that it gives you an accurate reading. Something else I really like about this one is that you can use just the actual handheld monitor, or you can also use an app on your phone. So what's really cool about the app is that it will alert your phone when you have reached the set temperature, or this little monitor will just beep whenever you reach the set temperature. It has a stand on it too, so you can easily set it up and kind of walk away from it. But we're gonna go ahead and turn it on and kind of show you all the different features of it. Have 1 button here on the side, and then 2 buttons here on this side, and it's a USB-C charging port. It does also come with a charging cord. It does not come with the block, so that would be something that you would just need to have. And to download the app, it has a QR code that you scan, and it took me no time to download the app and get that set up on my phone. So to turn it on, you're going to hold this button on the side. And so it has basically 2 sections. So this section is probe 1, and this section is probe 2. You can see the battery level of each probe. So when you hit set, it's going to go through the different probes. If I want to go to probe 1 and hit OK, and I can change this to smart setting. If you set this to like 140 degrees, it's going to think about the rest time of the meat. So it's not going to tell you to pull it out at 140 degrees. It's going to tell you to pull it out before that time, and it is smart and it knows when it's going to hit 140 degrees while it's resting. Or you can put it on manual mode, and that's going to alert you when it hits your desired temperature. So I'm going to put it on manual. So you hit OK. So this last button here says OK. And then it's going to tell you the temperature. So the up and down arrows are how you set the temperature. So I can set this to any temperature that I want by just clicking the up and down arrows. So if I set it to 145 degrees and just hit OK, now it's going over to probe 2. And so for probe 2, you can either have this in the same meat, or if you have multiple different cuts of meat cooking, you can have these on different cuts of meat. So I can set this one to 150 degrees, hit OK. So then you would just take out the probe. And so immediately it's going to be telling you the ambient temperature, which is something I didn't even know that I needed. But if you're putting this in the grill or in the oven, it's going to tell you the ambient temperature, and it's going to tell you the temperature of the meat. On this side, you can change how loud it is by changing the volume. You also have the option to change it to Celsius. Something else that's really cool is that this is magnetic. So if you want to just have it on your fridge so that you can kind of see it in your kitchen or on your stove, you can just lay it there and it is good to go. But one of my favorite features is that you can just use this standalone, or you can use the app. The app I like using if I'm really busy, like if I'm chasing the kids around, I'm the only one cooking, so that it can alert me on my phone rather than me having to be kind of near where I'm cooking. This does have a range, I think, of like 1,000 feet from where the probe is. So while I don't have to be right there at it, just having my phone makes it a little bit easier. Even if you run to the grocery store or run out and do something and you're smoking something, let's say, you can have like a live update of what you're cooking. This really is so simple that the everyday cook can use it, or if you are a meat expert and you're smoking and cooking meat on a constant basis, this is also good for that. I hope this video was helpful in making your decision.